Hi guys, we are now back at Jubilee Road Model Railway again. Today we're going to do a update. Just a small one today. I have done a few bits and pieces around the layout, so I just thought to show you what is going on and what locos and what anything else. So here's the shed area as we normally start. You can see the 60 by the corner of the shed there. That is now basically, it's retired. That is no longer running on the Jubilee Model Railway. To be honest, it's been the worst loco I have ever bought. I bought it brand new, DCC sound, and it's never really worked properly since. And then it had derailed and decided to destroy itself. So it's the first major accident here at Jubilee Road. If I just zoom in, you can see exactly what's happened. It just sort of fell off the board, but I'm not too unhappy because I was going to get rid of it anyway, but still a shame when a model breaks like that. And you got this little track unit which you saw in the last video. And also we have something really unusual. I mentioned a while back that I was going to do a video but never got round to doing it. And here it is. This is what's known as a crocodile loco. Now these are quite famous in Switzerland. And I have seen a real one of these and they are massive. Much bigger than a 66 in real life, that's for sure. But this is a DB Railways, which is Deutschbahn. This will be running towards the end of the video where we do the little run-in session. And it will be the first engine, well, German loco to run on a video at Jubilee Road. So now we'll take a look at the layout. Still work in progress on this area. I'm going to get some gravel in this area to put in, which will make that area look a bit nicer, and some bushes and everything. Nothing's done over there. Crossing gates. Now I have actually got, here we go, this is the sound module for the crossing gates. When you press the button, the sound just sounds automatically, but I've looked at the instructions and, well, they might as well be gobbledygook to me. I have absolutely no idea how to wire this up. So I'm going to hopefully get someone to give me a hand with that, because I don't want to mess it up. So now we come to the station, and you've heard me a few times saying I have absolutely no idea what to do. Well, I do now, and the station project has now begun at Jubilee Road. It looks the same here, but if we go down here, you can see how it's actually going to look. This is all temporary at the moment. So we're going to have an overall station roof. This is a Pico one. This is from my granddad's railway, up on the Westfield Model Railway. You've probably seen it up there. It's down here just to see how things look. I'm having two of these, and they will be customized with different columns, and also they'll be a lot longer than this. And this piece of board here is temporary, and the station buildings will be going up on a higher level like that. I will be using this station building because it's actually rather nice. It's the Bachmann Scenecraft Art Deco building, so you can kind of get an idea how the station will look. And in this area, hopefully I'm going to get a restaurant, and there'll be a car park in this area. So if we just move around, we come to one of the new buildings at Jubilee Road. And here it is. This is the Railway Hotel. I had this in the post this morning from a guy on eBay. When you buy it, he builds it and then sends it out to you, which, well, is a brilliant service, because, to be honest, I don't have a lot of time, and, well, I probably could build it myself, but I'm not the best at building it. So if we just zoom in here, you can see the Railway Hotel, and I love these stickers with the AA on it. That's really nice. You got all the greenery growing up the side of the hotel. We got the little umbrellas on there, and we've also got this sign saying Railway Hotel. It might not necessarily go in that area, it might come further down here. I'm not too sure there. But then by here you'll have the tunnel entrances on these 3 tracks, and then this one, as you know, will be going down on the extension when I get round to it. So let's give you a shot there. So that's going to look really good with the 2 overall roofs there. So that will be the station, and I hope I'll be getting the canopies probably done by next week, which will be the station will look much better then. If we come round here, the first bit of greenery is on Jubilee Road. Yeah, I'm quite happy with the way this has come out. This is static grass. It's the first time I've used it. So if I try and get in, you should be able to see, there we go, the static grass sticking up there. I know I got bits of white coming through, but you know, it's only my first attempt, and we've got these bushes dotted around, and the trees are glued in place, class 37, and I've just put a few round the end of the buffer stop. As I said, this is the first time I have ever used static grass, and I'm really impressed with it. It does really, really good. All you do is spread the glue around and use a static grass applicator or the puffer bottle, which I used, which I'll just show it to you now. This is the cheapest way of doing it. Here we go, look. Gauge master there. This is made out of a plastic, so when you shake it up like that, the grass, there you go, gets static charge off it. Turn it upside down, do that basically onto the glue, and it stands up. Yeah, it's very cheap. £5 I think it was. The only problem I can see with this, it makes one heck of a mess. You put doing this and it goes, well, everywhere. Not just the area you're doing it, it goes all down there, as you can see. Just have a look down there. You can see it all along there. It goes absolutely everywhere. So what I did, I decided to do the grass first before the ballast, because I don't want to get the grass all in the ballast, because that would be a bit of a pain. The next bit to do, I'm going to paint this bit in a sort of a grey sort of colour for rocks, and put more of the bushes and grass, and this area I'll be doing the same. So that's the first bit of greenery, and I'm really happy with the way it come out. Obviously I'll be able to do a bit more detail, maybe some grass tufts here and a bit over here, maybe a fox or a rabbit rummaging around there. And obviously this bit has got to be ballasted as well. So yeah, that's what's happened in here. The village, well, still not much yet, because I'm now working on the station, as I just said. Now we come to another new building at Jubilee Road. This is, I believe it's a Metcalf kit, which I bought from MIB Models. I saw it on the shelf and thought, yeah, perfect for my village. It's actually really well detailed. These Metcalf kits seem to be pretty good, and they're pretty sturdy. They're not flimsy things. You just zoom in there, you can see the Hovis and little tea rooms, and then you come over this side and there is the shop as well. You got a newspaper there. Now, I don't know who put this on here, but it's a very odd. I just put the camera down, and hopefully you can actually read it as well. As I zoom in there, but it says on the front of this newspaper, "Local man eats live sheep." I'm not sure if that newspaper came with a kit, but someone's sure got a sense of humour who put that in there. That's really quite funny. Why would you want to eat a live sheep? I'm not really sure. Then we come to this bit. Can you see a problem with this sign just here? This one here. It's actually upside down, and I hadn't even noticed until I got it home and put it on the layout. I'm not going to try and change it because it could damage the wall behind. Little bit of a pain, but it's so small, if you zoom out, look, you don't really notice, do you? and there's the wall, and that's going to be the entrance to the church. That's going to be replaced because that's from my old railway, so that's got to be 8-9 years old, that church, and it's got quite a bit of damage on it, so I'm going to will be replacing that. Now we come to this area, and I have painted it and started doing more static grass, as you can see there. I did it messed up slightly. If I come in here, you can see there, I put glue down on this, but I put the wrong glue, and it's dried shiny. It's not too much of a problem because I can just cover it up with one of those bushes or trees or something, but it's just annoying. I should have thought of that before I put the glue, but I didn't. So yeah, it's coming out quite nicely. It won't be all this colour. Like the really steep bits, like this bit just here, will be sort of the rock colour, because, well, you're not going to have mud that steep. It'll end up having a landslide on the railway, and we sure don't want that. Next bit over here is to be ballasted and obviously finish all this work off. If we just come down there, one of the trains there, and to the last new building that we have on the layout, which is this. This is the Hornby Scaledale Village Hall. I had this for a good deal on the internet, 20 something, I can't remember exactly, but it's a really nice model of a village hall. You know, Hornby done a really nice job on that. And the other couple of buildings there, you know, they're not necessarily going to go there. Well, that tree shouldn't be there. I don't know, I can't remember. That tree should be sat down there. I guess it wanted to be somewhere else for a while. If it wants to stand up, that is. No. Yeah, there we go. That's where that should be. So, you know, that's basically what's been going on the layout. And from this angle, that cliff area looks really quite nice. The extension, it will happen. Trust me, it will happen. But time and money, well, as you all know, restricts things. And it does take a lot of work to do a railway of this size. It really does. Also, I have bought the little machine that's going to go cut the grooves in the baseboard for the Fala car system, which I got off eBay. Bit expensive at 70 quid, the machine, but it does the groove exactly the right depth and width. All you have to do is just place the wire in and either plaster or put card straight over the top and the car works. Brilliant. That's exactly what we want. But as you know, the major project that's going on at the moment is the station area, and I really can't wait to really get into that. And obviously there'll be lights and people on the platforms and all stuff like that. Now, before you ask in the comments, because I know some of you might, this is the static grass I've been using. Here we go, just a close-up of the... I've gone for the 4mm one. There are longer ones, obviously, but I've been told if you go longer grass, like 5 and 6mm, the puffer bottle is not really effective. So, you know, there's 1095, and I've done that area and the bit over there, and we still got that much left. So yeah, it's not bad, is it? It's a pretty good price, really. Just remember, don't use PVA glue when you put in the static grass down, because it dries shiny, which is never good. Other stuff, we seem to have quite a lot of locos deciding they don't want to work on the layout anymore. The Class 60, the EWS one, as you know, is completely retired and will never run again at Jubilee Road. Also, we have this, the Colas 1 Rebecca. The drive shaft has decided it don't want to be attached either. So that's just well, throwing itself about inside the body there, so I'll have to get that sorted out as soon as possible, really. And then one of my American locos, which is sat on my workbench here, I really don't know what's going on with that. It's not responding whatsoever. I'm hoping I've just forgotten the number that I put it on. I really hope that's all it is, because if I put it on the DC controller, it works, so that there's nothing wrong with the motor, which, well, is a good thing, isn't it? So I'm not sure what is going on. We're having a few loco breakdowns recently, so I've got a bit of a loco shortage on the modern day stock, as the 60 is now out of action. If you look at my Easter running session, you saw the Colas 66, which is at just here. Let me just show it to you. You saw this on the tank train, which was on that video. I drafted this in from my granddad's layout because I just don't really have anything else to pull that train at the moment. That is a Lima model. It's, well, Hornby Lima, they're about the same really. But it's not too bad. It seems to run okay. Haulage capacity isn't too fantastic, mind. So we've got this train running as the modern, and we've also got the Class 70. Well, they're the only two proper modern locos now that I have to tow the container trains and other modern stock around. So my other Colas 47 Demsel is doing some of the work. So I really need to get some new modern locos, like a new Class 66 would be really nice, or a new Class 60. So we'll have to get into that really soon. Just one other thing, have you noticed? The wall has now gone. I am replacing it because it looked pretty rubbish. So I've got the new wall in to put up, which is the same wall in that is over, just running along there. I think that is virtually all that has been going on here. And just one other thing, you hear me mention the next video would be the HST. Well, I lied. This is the next video, sorry. The HST will be incorporated into this video after 4-5 years of me owning the power cars for the HST. I finally have all 8 coaches, which is amazing. So that will be running with the full 8 coaches coming up in a minute or two. It is going away today, all 8 coaches plus 2 power cars. I'm having it DCC fitted, lights in all the coaches, and it's going to be every single coach and the 2 power cars will be weathered by the same guy that weathered my Class 37. So that should come back looking amazing, and I will do a video on that when it returns. So I think we'll get to the running of the trains and see how we go. Right guys, that is the update and little running session done. I think you'll all agree that the HST does look brilliant with all 8 coaches. So that's the end of this video. Thanks for watching. Drop a comment under the video, or like, or even subscribe to my channel. That's the end guys, and I'll see you all again in another video. Thank you.